3 things that I learnt from posting 50 reels in 3 months. The title of this video will be something like that. 50 reels, 3 things I've learnt. I don't know if it's been 3 months, possibly just under 3 months. But at any rate, quite a few reels, more than what I would normally post. And then I post those short form videos across to a couple of other platforms, a couple of other short form dedicated platforms as well. It's interesting to see that some platforms perform well with some videos, and then other videos don't do as well, and then vice versa. It's a bit unpredictable. You can't predict it, at least I can't predict it. So I suppose the best thing to do is just keep going with a bit of consistency, which is going to be one of the 3 points that I mentioned that I've learned. So 3 points. First one being that friends and family and colleagues don't care. Now it's probably with a bit of I should preface this by saying that I haven't seen my family in a long time, over 2 years. Friends, certainly in Australia, haven't seen and spoken with them in many years. And then colleagues and things, at least from Beijing, as far as Beijing is concerned. They don't really use Instagram in Beijing, so they wouldn't have any idea there. If I try posting on Chinese social media, maybe 1 or 2 ex-colleagues have come across Elliot's face, my face popping up on their feed. But anyway, no one cares. Look at this shot, hey? No one cares. So that's point number 1. Point number 2 is that strangers care. So when I arrived in China a couple of months back, I was posting about, some of my reels were about visiting some manufacturing hubs. And I posted a few stories up, and I was surprised that a couple of people actually reached out to me from those stories, specifically from those stories. And I was surprised. I thought to myself, wow, this works. So if you do have a service or a product or an ability to help somebody in some way, don't underestimate the power that even posting 20, 30 reels up and then a few stories every day, and as long as you do it consistently, it doesn't have to be over months or years. It can be really weeks before you start seeing results. So that was also something that I learned, and something that surprised me. Strangers care. Some of those people that contacted me were still in touch. Some of them it didn't go anywhere, perfectly fine. But it was just interesting that complete strangers out of the blue. It's almost like, it's like a modern directory. But I'm a millennial, so. Am I a millennial? No, I'm Gen... I don't even know what generation I am. Born in 92. So a little bit older, beyond the TikTok years. Anyway, so that's number point. So point number 1, no one cares. Point number 2, strangers care. Oh, point number 1, family, friends and colleagues don't care. And then point number 2, strangers care. Point number 3 is that I have been surprised now that I'm at a point where I'm posting every day. And it's becoming more comfortable to post every day than it is otherwise. So much so that I actually feel uncomfortable if I miss a day. And it's obviously easy to do it now. And I don't put too much thought into it, and I don't put nearly as much time and effort into it as what I did in the beginning stages. Probably for 2 reasons. One, because I'm a little bit more experienced with the editing software and figuring out all of the different technical aspects that are involved. But also second, that filming things and thinking about it, and it's like anything. Once you do it a couple of times, the time preparation that's needed is cut in half. And it really didn't take that long. So that was, I certainly think my time investment into this now, after 50 short form videos, has been cut in half from what it was when I first started back in September. It's minus 39 today. I think some regions will have this, some where the temperature collection points have this area at minus 38, minus 39. A little bit colder than yesterday. I'm just out running an errand. It is noticeably colder. Again, I can only feel the cold in my face. So that's that. Friends, family don't care. Colleagues don't care. 2, strangers care. Particularly if you can help them. I was posting stories about some of the manufacturers of consumer products that I was visiting. I had a couple of people reach out over stories. It wasn't even about a specific post. It was literally just earlier I saw that story posted up. I thought, wow, that's interesting. Maybe stories are more effective than I gave them credit. And then finally, point number 3 here. It's becoming now more uncomfortable not to post than it is to post, which I think is a great habit to get into, right? Rather than, say, investing an additional 30 minutes wasting time with something else and just wasting 30 minutes on Instagram looking at other people's stuff. I'm now investing in 30 minutes putting together a short form video and posting it on Insta, but also a couple of other platforms that I work with, that I'm involved with. Okay. I will do a video. It's a good highlight. Do a video on 365 days. Posting short form for 365 days. 3 things I've learned. Here's the title idea that will come up. September next year. Posting short form for 365 days. The 3 things that surprised me, or the 3 things that I've learned, something like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can keep an eye out for that one. I'll catch you next time.